When we first get a DUI case, we're going to ask you questions about, do you agree with the reason the officer pulled you over? If the officer says, I pulled you over for a lane violation and you know that didn't happen, then we're looking for a videotape to prove it didn't happen, or take the motion hearing, get the officer under cross-examination, and have him or her admit that they're wrong. Now, you say, how often does that happen? A surprising number of times. You'd be surprised. But the point of it is that if the underlying reason for your pullover is not there, or if the judge doesn't believe it was there, and that the officer just pulled you over for purposes of seeing whether or not you've been drinking, then we win the whole case. You don't have to worry about a blood test, a breath test, anything else, field test, it all goes out. So we're always looking at the start of the case to see whether or not a legitimate reason for the pullover existed. And because I've done so many cases, I even have a couple of appeals that we've won where the officer said this was my reason. The court may have even agreed with the officer at the motion hearing, and then we still won it on appeal. So if you need any of those cases, just ask me when you come in, because your case, you may know, is going to be one of those cases.